the PeaceMobile, as you can see, is a 35-foot beast. And it brings peace into the community. Just the big orange bus rolling into the community allows people to see something different, and it gives a burst of energy. We provide jobs. We provide health and wellness to young people, giving them both conventional and unconventional therapeutic services. Because a lot of people from our communities don't want therapy. They don't open their life up to explain their stories to people so that they can help heal, but they need to, because trauma begets trauma. And so if we see it very important to not only go out in the street and take the gun and stop the incident, but to help that person heal from what made them think that the gun was the resolution to the problem that they had. It's far better to interrupt the incident and mediate the conflict than to just lock someone up. All right, we're here in the PeaceMobile. Normally, this would be the meditation room where we do healing circles, where we, have the kids do the computer and the video games and work with the punching bags to get their frustration out. But because of COVID, we're giving out boxes of food along with 100 suits today to the community, to those who don't need. We're giving out PPE, masks, hand sanitizers, and other things that they need to stay healthy during COVID and just help the community.
I'm a cameraman, I know. He was here with me. Come on, Marco. Hold up on the shorty. Niggas hold up on each other. How you doing?
But we're trying to be proactive and extremely intentional and meaningful in how people live. A lot of times, when we hear people talk about the criminal justice system, and there's always this emphasis on second chances, but we're really trying to give people a first. So our intentionality behind this is really to be able to not only provide first chances for our young people, but really to provide them with relationships that they respect, that they trust.
So when we look at the role of the police in the community, the police respond to 911 calls. And so we respond prior to a 911 call. And so we're there to work with the incident so it doesn't turn into an incident.
For the sound booth, actually. No, you're for the stuff for the booth. Okay. All right.
And then any of the stuff for the...
The person decided he wanted to kill somebody from this community. And the first person he walked to and found was my son. So he shot him in the head. So subsequently, 10 months later, my wife died of a broken heart. And 4 years later, I buried my daughter. Through the stress of losing her brother and mother, she caught autoimmune, and her body attacked her liver. She had a liver transplant, but it didn't take. So eventually, I wound up losing my daughter as well. So I need, when I deal with people and I'm in the midst of people, I need them to feel my pain. Feel what that hurt does. Feel what that bullet did. Feel it. Feel it. And if you feel it, now let's talk about it. Now let's talk about it. Doom. Run Doom. Yeah, I need your assistance.
when we came into that area to run that particular program, there was 17 people shot a year, 4 people killed a year. When we started that work, we went up to 4 years where no one was killed. We've gone up to 562 days where absolutely nobody was shot. And so we know by those small numbers of success that those things can be duplicated if invested. If we invest in what works, we can see even more success. We have folks who've gone through our program who have put their guns down and turned their lives around.